the eve of a new season, or the dawn of a new season, perhaps since it's bright in the morning, we'll introduce the riders to you, give them a race jacket, so then we'll get them on track as quick as they can, because one or two of them are itchy with their throttle hand. But we'll start with our mascot, Sam Ward. Let's hope it's not too long before he's gravitated to something more than mascot. He's looking good.
That's the camera there.
Welcome.
Well done, Sam, thank you.
Right, riding at number 7, you all know him because he was here last season. He wants to be number 7. He told me that many times last season, but I wouldn't move him. But he's got his wish at last. So let's have a big welcome back for Ben Reed. There you go. You've got to take another picture. Don't crack the lens. A man of few words, Ben. Except when he's angry with me.
If the press want a word with them, this is the time I have a word with them now if they want quotes.
Yeah, if you want a quick word with any riders, anybody from the media, please feel free to do so now, as they've finished and got their race jacket. Right, at number 6, there's plenty of him. He's very tall, taller than me. All the way from Kent, a new signing. We're sure he's going to do well for us. He's the British dirt track champion from last year. An injury blighted his career a little bit a couple of years ago, but he's back with a vengeance now. Our number 6 this season, Dan Berwick. He wants to make a speech.
Do you then? A few words.
I didn't think he did.
Okay, Terry.
We signed him because you get a lot for your money. You get a lot for your money. Don't you? Right, number 5. Well, he's hit the Premier League by storm this year, and I know when his Newcastle commitments allow, he's going to do the same for us. So let's have a big welcome, please, for our new number 5, Richie Worrell.
You do know this is Steve, don't you?
Well, I heard one of them's got a wooden leg and only one of them ever rides anyway. Go on, you can't afford me. Let me tell you, Steve Worrell was the last rider I signed for Scunthorpe, and I've always said so many times I wish he'd been the first rider I signed for Stoke, and that's Richie's brother. But he's riding for Scunthorpe again this season. Right, number 4.
He's escaped as he has. He's escaped as he has.
Yes, he's escaped so far. So far. Right, at number 4, he's not able to be with us. He's got a dislocated shoulder, so he couldn't drive himself here. He tried hard to get a lift. He even looked into the possibility of a train, but he couldn't get back all the way back to Basildon, that fine place where they just cleared loads of gypsies off the site. I think he may have been one of them. But our number 4 will be Rhys Naylor. But you can give him a round of applause just to say. So at this point I will introduce you to a rider who, he can take the number 4 race jacket for today, for the pictures and things, who'll be helping us out at the very start of the season in 1 or 2 matches, because we can't use a guest rider on Easter Monday at Rye House. So we've had to do some creative management with the declaration list and things like that. So riding for us on 1 or 2 matches at the start of the season only, that's the arrangement so far, will be Adam McKenna. So he's putting himself in the shop window and he's doing us a favour at the same time. So we'll be pleased with that.
They make it difficult for us, isn't it?
Well,
Okay.
well, I'm glad we've got somebody in the team who's a little older than me.
Oh dear.
What are you laughing at? I never said anything funny then. Riding at number 3 for us, it's so good to have him back. I think he's the best captain in Speedway. He's certainly the best looking 50-year-old in Speedway, that's for sure. Maybe he's only 40 something. But it's great to have him back, and I am serious now, he is a great captain and I'm so pleased to have him. Tony Atkins.
Good old Tony.
You want to say a few words, Mr. Captain?
Yeah, he does. He wants to.
He does, yes, he does, yes. Grab the mic off me.
Talking about age, we don't like talking about age, so you know, we're a bit finicky over it. But he has got kids older than you.
I remember when my dad used to take me to watch him ride.
See, that's the thing, isn't it, when you get a little bit older, you know, I'll say to the lads, you know, you want to ride like Mitch Shearer or something like that, and they'll wonder who the hell I'm talking about, won't they?
He beat Lionel Van Prack the same week that he won the World Championship. We're horrible, aren't we?
It's funny really, because it doesn't seem long since, you know, I was one of the younger riders in the team, and you know, in the blink of an eye, you're at the end of your career, but it's just been so lucky to come back to Stoke for me. You know, it just felt right, and last year was like a new lease of life, you know, for me, and it was a pleasure to be here, and I really enjoyed riding in the team. So, you know, I'm a little bit abnormal in the fact that I don't, you know, most people who are around 40 are totally past it, but you know, maybe I don't look it, but in body I'm a young person, so and long may it continue. I mean, I don't set any targets on anything, but some of them Americans can still do it, so you know, why can't I?
Well, you are doing it, so keep on doing it. Right. Right, the next rider comes from the West Midlands and try to make him feel at home. He's quite quick out of the gate sometimes, when it suits him. He's a great rider, he was here last season, so pleased to have him back because he added so much to his average last season, and he's back. He likes riding at number 2, he gives us so much punch in that opening race, compliments the number 1. Will you welcome back to Stoke Speedway, please, Jamie Pickard.
Yeah.
He doesn't want a few words. He didn't think anybody would understand him. And last but not least, my goodness, I'm pleased to have this rider on board. He was to have been in my team at Scunthorpe in 2010, but I came here instead, so I lost the chance of having him in my team. But I'm really pleased he's back this season. He says he wants to be the best rider in the National League. He probably is that already, maybe. So will you welcome at number 1, and it's going to be a great number 1 for us, feel sure of that. He only comes from Sheffield, not so far away. Our new number 1, Ashley Burks. He's got a long speech, he says, and he's going to, so he wants you to sit down.
You say a few words, I'll talk.
Yeah, I just want to let everyone know that all the team's going to be out there this year. We're going to have a good team bond, and fingers crossed for Tony's experience around all tracks, because all those young ones are still going to be a bit rusty with gearings and stuff like that. We can get setups right from off, and yeah, fingers crossed can win league and bring title home to Stoke.
Can you say better than that?